Hello, my check, my check. My check, my check. Good afternoon. Hello. One, two, three, four. On LinkedIn. On, one, check. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, one, two, three, four. What's I need to do? What do you know? Guys, after 5 minutes, we will start the session. So just give us a few minutes, and then when everyone is ready, we can get into the live demo. Okay, so now we will start the session. So hello everybody. Thank you for spending your time to join our live demo session for today. A little bit of our company, which is XBStation. So we are a company that provide the connectivity solutions for drones and UAVs. So we focus on developing the modules to help the drone maintain the connection stably in the far distance, actually beyond the limits of the radio frequency. So the problem that we solve is quite simple and it's easy to imagine. One drone, they can fly beyond the visual line of sight, beyond the limits of the radio frequency. But the operator can still know where the drone is, where the drone can see, and still maintain the full control of the drones. So our main product is the XB-Link, which provide the 4G and 5G or satellite connectivity solutions, and it's compatible with the some common some popular flight controller like Autopilot or PX4. And along with that, we have the XB Cloud, which is the platform to monitor and control the telemetry and allows you to manage many drones or many pilot and at the same platform. So in this session, we have a live demo series, which we will collaborate with many other companies in the drone ecosystem, from the flight controller to the system integrator to the camera and payload system. So one of our partners is gonna appear today in our session. So instead of just providing a theories, we will provide you a live demo, a real flight to show you the how the system work in an ISR scenarios. So the live demo will start in a few minutes later. Okay, a little bit about XP-Link. It works like an additional connect layer. So it runs in parallel with the radio frequency architecture. It do not replace, but it work along with it. And it will open the range of operation when the drone go out of the range of the radio frequency or out of the line of sight. In other way, the radio frequency still maintain the main connectivity in the short distance, and when it go out the long distance, XB-Link play the role of backing up and extend the range of control. So technically, the system work based on the 4G or 5G or satellite, depends on the area that you operate. It allows you to relay telemetry and videos from the drone to the ground control station without relying to the radio frequency between the 2 points. So in the ISR situation, it means that the operator can operate drone for surveillance or inspection in a real long distance without need to go along with the drone, without needing to go near the drone, and they do not have to add another control station near the target. The telemetry and video is still maintained via 4G or 5G or satellite network, even when we lost the line of sight. For example, when the drone fly and in the buildings far from the mountains or out of the beach where there's no coverage at all. So we also allows many people can control one flight route from many different places. So we can have many people monitor one flight, and they can have more information in a flight. Because working in parallel with the radio frequency, the operation teams can still maintain the familiar control system. Explain just add another layer. Okay. So before we start the mission, let's take a look of the hardware setup before we get into the real flight. For this demonstration, we are using the XC8 GPO camera from XLab as our main payload. So as you, for people who hasn't know that XLab has just have a partnership with XB recently. and then we will host this webinar to uh, show the combination between XB and XLab gimbal camera. So that's the main setup. Okay. So now we will go to the live demo and we will take off from here. Okay, we are taking off. So the hardware setup is really simple. The camera from the XLab, and on the communication side, XB-Link 5G provide the communication layer between the drone and the ground station. So it will relay the video and telemetry and command and control over the cellular network. So first, the nano SIM card is installed in the XB-Link 5G, and then we connect the 5G antennas to the flight controller, and then the XC8 payload is connected to the appropriate payload interface for video and camera control. And what we are showing you in our screen right here is the payload app of the XLab. So it can allow you to control the gimbal. You can change the angle. It can zoom in, zoom out for a really long distance. Okay, so now we are taking off and we will go to some different environments that are commonly used in the ISR mission. So we are flying in an area that has also beaches, has the empty area, or the area has a lot of buildings or mountains or roads. So we will stimulate what the actual ISR mission look like in many type of environment. Okay, so first we will go to the beach. Okay, for controlling the drones, we have the QRA controls platform. So we have already the flight plan and route already set up for this demonstration. And in it, you can see the telemetry like altitude or ground speed or battery or GPS status. And we also have a real-time map for drones. Okay, on the payload app, here we have the live video feed. So here, as you can see, we are zooming in the beach area. So yeah, one of the reason why we choose the beach environment for opening up, because this is the area that do not have any blocks or buildings. So it's suitable for testing the stability of the connection and the video feed when the drone is far from the operation site. So as you can see that the drone is currently about a few kilometers and we are still sitting in our office to control this drone from far away. Yeah, so here we can change the angle, and in the app you can still choose the mode, which is the normal camera or the thermal mode. You can zoom in, zoom out to see everything. Some features of the XC8 which we are using. So it has the zoom up to 100x, so it's enough to see a very detailed of a small object in a far distance. It also has the thermal 640 and 512. So it's suitable when you need to observe to detect the object like people or the object that drop to the water. Okay, so as you can see, we move to the road. Here, so we will use the system to monitor a road. We see some transportation right here. This is we can show you the tracking function of our system. Okay, so now we will check. Okay, so this is where the ability to track a moving target really shows its value for traffic monitoring. It means that watching the congestion or flow at a specific hotspot in real time rather than relying only on fixed camera at the intersections. For accident investigation, capturing the scenes from above right after the incident or before the vehicles are moved or evidence is disturbed. So it gives the investigator a record that they wouldn't otherwise have. So along the key routes, the same view supports general security and public order monitoring. And during large events, it can help coordinate traffic flow in the real time. And it gives a wide area view that the ground personnel directing traffic on foot simply don't have. Yeah, so now we can change the direction. I think that we can go to the areas that has a lot of buildings to stimulate another environment. During the flight time, if you have any question, please feel free to let us know in the comment section on both LinkedIn, Facebook, or YouTube. Okay, so now we are moving to another area to showcase. Okay, in these areas, as you can see that there's a lot of buildings right here. So this is the suitable place to stimulate the infrastructure inspection mission. So we can use the Jimbo system to zoom in a specific buildings to stimulate the, for example, like inspecting the rooftop or the outer space of the buildings. So we can still switch to the thermal of the XC8 to show the ability to detect the the unusual hotspot in the surface of the buildings. So, for example, there are some problem like the temperature or related to the electric or some burning signal. So this is one of the real application of the thermal beside the night observing. Okay, and even in this area, the connectivity is still maintained stable to allows you to have a full control of the both the video relay and the telemetry relay. So as you can see that we can zoom and see very detailed what's happening in inside the building areas right here. So this is the setup. It fits for the infrastructure and facility work. So for example, some routine structural inspection like rooftop or facades or cladding. It can be done from the air instead of sending someone up on a lift or scaffolding, which cuts both of the time and the risks involved. So in an urban or industrial security context, the same view support perimeter and the site monitoring without needing fixed camera on every corner. For fire response specifically, being able to assess the building from the air with the thermal camera before the crews physically go to give a responder a read on the situation they wouldn't otherwise have at that stage. So, and for the active construction site, it's the best way to check the progress and against the plan without walking to the whole site on foot. Okay, so I think that's the application for building or infrastructure inspection. Again, the system that we are using is the 5G connectivity. So as long as you are in the range of the 5G network, we can still maintain the good quality of the video feed and maintain the control and telemetry of the system. So you can know where the drone is, what is the current situation or status of the drone. Okay, again, if there's any question that you might pop up, please let us know in the comment section. Okay, we received some of the question about the UAV system. Okay, for the maximum control and video transmission range, it depends on the coverage of the cellular network in your place. So in the urban area where as long as you can still use the 4G or 5G network on your phone, it can still work on the system. Okay, we received the question about the UAV. How long can a UAV typically stay in the air, and what happens if the battery gets low during flight? So the operator can, sitting at the ground station, can see all the status of the drone, including the battery and the GPS or any information related to the drone through our platform. So they will know that what percentage of battery are left, and so that they can plan to have a return to planning before the battery run out. Okay, for the Jimbo function, there's a lot of function that you can use on the payload app. For example, you can record the video, you can use the tracking that we are showing on the screen right here. You can also switch between the normal camera or the thermal camera. You can zoom in, zoom out. You can detect the object. Okay, so now we will return to the landing position. Okay, so for this setup, we can monitor the drone from the time that we take up until the landing, and you can control the drone directly on the Q route control. Okay, so that's the we've just complete a stimulation of an ISR mission through many types of environments. So we have in the beaches where we can test the stability of the drone of the system, and we also have the areas with many buildings or the roads to monitor the traffic situation. So all of it is operated and monitored in one place, which is we are sitting at our office right now. So with the videos and telemetry maintained via XBLink and with the observing capability from the XLab gimbal. So right now is the session for the Q&A. So if there's any question that you might have, please drop your question in the comment section and I will be happy to answer. Okay, so we have a question about can X-Billing work with different types of drones and flight controllers? So for this matter, X-Billing is compatible with the flight or with the drones that run autopilot or PX4. Okay, so there's a question about what happens if the primary network is lost during a BVLOS mission. So if the connection is temporarily lost, the drone will hover for a few minutes or a few seconds, and then when the signal comes back, the system will work again. And if in case that the network is completely lost, the system will automatically trigger the return to landing mode. So your drone will come back to the landing place. Okay, for the differences between the XBLink 4G and the XBLink 5G, uh, the main difference is related to the bandwidth. So the 5G has more bandwidth, so you can stream with the higher quality for the video streaming. Okay, the person that asks about the latency of the video and telemetry. So for the latency of the telemetry, it will be about 150 to 300 millisecond, and for the videos, it will be about 450 to 600 milliseconds. Okay. Can XP-Link be used for UGVs, USVs, or other robotic platforms beside UAVs? Yes. Our system can also be used on the UGVs or USVs, for example, the ground rover or sub, and any other robotic platforms that is compatible with the autopilot or PX4. Okay, we got a question about how does XBLink prioritize the critical data, such as the control and commands or the telemetry over the video. So for XBLink, we have the function which we will prioritize the telemetry over the videos when the signal has weakened. So if the signal is temporarily weak, the system will prioritize the telemetry. So the pilot can keep the situation safe. So he can know that what is the current status of the drone to make sure that the drone is safe first. and then the video might stop a little bit, but the telemetry is still be updated. Can UAVs be used effectively at night? Yes, for night operation, for the nighttime operation, it can still work. And the gimbal, the camera gimbal has the thermal mode to monitor the to work in the nighttime. Okay, so if there's any other question, please leave us, reach us via LinkedIn or email or any other platform right here. So once again, thank you so much for joining uh, our live demo, and really thank you for the realistic questions. So through this demo, I hope that everybody can have a clearer view of how XBLink combines with Jimbo to support the real ISR mission, from the monitoring the wide area, infrastructure inspection to the rescuing, and all of that is operated in only one position. So if you guys have the demand for getting more information about it, or discuss about the specific use case, or arrange a real demo for your team, our XBStation team will always be ready to support. So you can contact us via the information that we are showing on the screen, or reach us via the LinkedIn page. One more time, thank you for joining us, and see you in our next demo.